All right. Well, let me know if Twitch goes down again, I guess, because I was just playing along. Hey, Aaron. Thank you for the bits. Thank you, Aaron. Mag, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you, Mag. Hopefully y'all still here. But yeah, I don't know what was going on. 12-year-old Josh Whitney unintentionally brainwashed his younger brother, 7-year-old Sam. Sam believes that he is genetically designed child warrior. Josh says that Sam is actually an acronym. He is a strategically altered mutant that was designed by the government to fight in a secret war in Africa. After a series of various suspicious coincidences in Josh's life, Sam eventually believes that he is SAM. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look. I'll know as soon as I see them. Jump starting it. Back. Oh, is it giving the boost option again now? Involves a train. Yeah, that's probably it. Maybe a quarter of streamers on your list went to a gray screen. Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely on Twitch's end because, I mean, my connection was fine. I went to the ISP site to see if there was any issues. Done. Where'd they take that body? Oh, they didn't take it anywhere. What does the boost do? So we've only had it once, but it's this beta feature that Twitch asked me. Oh, God, another birthday. 84. Dementia. Wait, Rizzy already has Luciferium, so in 15 days that dementia will be gone. Anyway, basically, if you finish off a boost, which we just did, it means that this stream will appear on more people's recommended list. Whether those people click it or not is a whole different story. Last time we had it, it got us 140 more impressions. And 140 impressions is like nothing on the internet, you know? It's like, it really is like nothing. My videos on YouTube that only get like 100 views, those videos get thousands and thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of impressions. So usually click through for impression is like 1 to 3%. So it might have gotten like us 3 more people clicking on the stream. But again, it ended. This Twitch went down like an hour after we got the boost last time, so who knows? But supposedly it's a way to get more traction on Twitch using channel points. We'll see how it works today. Hopefully Twitch stays connected. That's really unfortunate. But oh crap. I need to go to this map. We're ancient danger diving, but they've just been sitting there while I've been trying to figure out if it was me or Twitch. But oh boy, look at all these names. All right. So we're looking for ancient dangers. There's one right off the bat. We're hoping a map has at least 2. Sometimes they have 3. Sometimes they have 1. Sometimes they have none. So looks like this one only has 1. We'll take it. Not like we can do anything about it. Anyway. Did I forget someone? Oh, I only sent 7. Who did I miss? I missed a Suru. Luckily, Wizards is the one with the charged up port, so we're looking for Luciferium or Res Serum. And that contains neither. So we're gonna head back home. Back home. And Psycaster's so good. It's kind of ridiculous. And they've made them better and better. I mean, they have nerfed some, but in general, they're just added parts of your repertoire for combat and exploring, recruiting, all kinds of good stuff. All right, Laguntus. Yeah, that must be the movie. I'm gonna check it out if I can remember. And I'll probably, like, as soon as I see the kids, I'll know if that was the one I'm thinking of or not. All right. So when Isuru might be ready to go already. Look at that. He's ready. We can go look for more. I just got to make sure I put all 8 in here. All right. 1. 2. There's the Suru. Most important. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, including a Suru. All right, cool. Low of 34 where you are today. That is pretty chilly in Florida. Wouldn't even get above 55 there. Are you looking forward to that kind of weather, or do you prefer it when it's blazing hot? Probably in between. All right, we got everyone. Let's go search. Too deep infestation. I don't want to deal with this. I'm probably gonna destroy some stuff. Love that kind of weather. Overkill, better than underkill. All right. Why isn't it selecting them all? I don't know what's going on. Oh, right. They're in the pod, so. L Pause, thank you for the follow. And Anto, thank you for the follow also. Welcome in. Let's go on Zozie. Let me know if you have any RimWorld questions, but yeah, feel free to check out the guides. They're short, concise guides, right to the point, like 5 to 9 minutes long. I got more on their way. I have 2 scripts written for more RimWorld guides that are coming up. Junks, thank you for the follow also, Junks. Welcome in. All right, we're gonna go looking for more ancient dangers. We need a res serum, and we need drugs. I might have accidentally made 20 people addicted to luciferium. Just accidentally. How many years left? 2.5. 2.5. Let's go on Grasswing. Overkill is underrated. Dark, welcome in. 2.5. Can dogs eat the bugs? Yeah. Yeah. They can. They don't even complain about it. But we usually use the bug meat in lavish meals because they still get the mood buff from a lavish meal. They'll get the -3 from eating a cooked bug meat, but it is, you know, outweighed by the lavish meal buff anyway. So we do that. All right, we got 1 ancient danger. 2 ancient dangers. All right, we got 2 shots here. 2 opportunities. Sees everything we ever wanted. All right, orchestra. Daimyo issue then? Yeah, for a little bit anyway. We have so many dogs, they would eat through that in no time. All right, so there is another spot here where something can be in. It's usually nothing, but we're going to test it out. Hey, look, Bugs, it's Orchestra. Eat her. I mean, don't really eat her. Just like, maybe just lightly, gently. This is not, you know what, I'm gonna stop this sentence. Orchestra's gonna come in and be like, why are you talking about gently touching me? What happened to you, Orchestra? Ah, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, nothing in there. It was not worth the risk. I'm gonna stop opening those. Who took their pants off? I don't know. It's probably Orchestra again. I know, they keep doing that every time we're depositing pants around the globe. Lose connection daggers went down twice, once. Yeah, mine's already went down once. I'm guessing that's why. Did you notice mine went down too, Meat Puppet? Thank you, Meat Puppet. That really sucks. Hopefully it stays up now, though. Orchestra probably looks delicious. It's Orchestra. Eat her. Oh, great. Just wait till she comes in. I'm going to kill this just because I don't want to deal with it. Oh, you just came in? Yeah, mine already went down once today. It took us about 5 minutes to get back on. So hopefully it's done. We'll find out. Luciferium. That's a scyther, huh? Scyther. It was a scyther. Easy. All right. So we're gonna do here. So we're actually going. I need to. Whoops. You put that in the home zone. So we in home. Do we want to grab? Nah. I don't feel like going over there. All right. So now we're going to form a caravan. We're gonna just say go here because we don't want them to actually move. Things with like superheating a room or something. Kill which ones? The robots? No. Can't superheat the mechs. You can everything else though. The mechs are impervious to temperatures. We'll take Luciferium, Supulsor. You know what? Let's just take all that. Yes, I know. We know they're gonna be hungry fast. They're not gonna have to do anything. We need to teleport them as soon as they get on the map. Oh. Well, they're never gonna get on the map if we say they can't move from their spots. So cures the bots inside notice you, so bury them again. Yeah, it depends on which type you open up. There's a couple different kinds of ancient dangers, and some of them are that's not good. Crap. They had a breakdown. So this map can hit. Anyway, some of them are set to guard, just the ancient dangers. Some of them are set to come out and attack you. Breakdown. That's really unfortunate. Let's send them some food, I guess. Please don't get attacked on that map. Haven't even last a year. Get some tips. What's usually killing you, Bunyan? So a couple things I would suggest. I have a bunch of RimWorld guides up on YouTube that are like short, concise, to the point guides that might help you out. Also, the beginning of this run, which started as Naked Brutality on the hardest difficulty, that's going up on YouTube right now. So if you want to see how this one got started, like if it's the early game that's getting you or whatnot, or like I said, if you have any like specific questions, it's a lot easier because there's so much stuff in RimWorld. Let's go on to Rambo. So welcome in. Never seen this game. RimWorld is a colony survival management game where everything is trying to kill you. It's very hard to survive, especially on the hardest difficulty. We're doing a challenge. Food, cold, sanity. So with food depends a lot on your map, really. But one thing I would say with food is don't overmake food. Because raw food like rice and corn and stuff lasts for a very long time in its raw form. So what you can do is when you set up to make food from these things, you can have it set to only make a certain amount. For instance, in the beginning, have them maybe make 10 or 20. That way, you can keep food longer before you even get a fridge or anything. But as far as like what food to grow and things like that, usually rice is the best, especially in rich soil. Rice takes a lot more work because you have to replant it more often. But if you're looking for quick food, rice and rich soil is kind of your go-to. A comedy story generator. Yeah, the developer says that RimWorld is a story generator with a colonist or colony survival backdrop. As far as the cold, there's a couple things that you can do. If you're on a really cold map, what you can do is look for a steam vent right off the bat. Let me find one. Steam geyser. You can find one of these. They produce a lot of heat. You can actually harness that heat before you even get to electricity or whatnot. And what you can do is you can build a pretty decent building around it, maybe like a 13 by 13, and just hold doors open. So if you have a door, you can go to it and you can click to hold open. And once you have that, if someone goes through it, the door won't shut afterwards. So you can have a room around it. And if you just leave the door held open, the room will stay like 100 degrees. It's one of the main ways to survive on like super cold maps. Man, this is not good at all. I wonder if we could teleport out with police. I've never tried it. How many hours down on this run? I think a little over 200 now. Let's take a look. 8 real days and 12 hours. 8 days, 12 hours. So, Banyan, thank you for the follow also, Banyan. Timed, welcome in. Thank you for being here. How's it going, Team Jones, by the way? We got an Imperial Trader. So usually with RimWorld, you can also pause the game. We play it with no pause. But in general, you can pause the game. Also, RimWorld can be like a war crime simulator. I am reminded of this because I'm about to commit a war crime. I don't want to deal with this corpse of this person that auto-joined, so I'm just going to hit them with a mortar to destroy the remains so we don't have to deal with it. So, it'll be fine. Still alive on the coal mats, rubbing snow together, so catch on fire. Works 30% of the time, I did. It's going, by the way, icon. So many war crimes, mainly letting people eat without tables. That's right. Yeah, there's some people about to eat without a table on the other map. All right, here we go. Let's go on Gura King. Welcome in. All right, we'll let them burn. Someone's gonna sleep in the dark. We really need to get off this friggin' map. Police is still not doing well. He needs to hurry up, man. All right, so hopefully that body will burn away. Imperial Traders here. We got Sim for that. She is our Countess. Oh, it's an actual physical trader, not a ship. No, the ship's just already gone. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. That's right. I watched Scrubs. I have watched Scrubs, yeah. I still pretend that the last season of Scrubs didn't exist, though. And it should have been its own spin-off show. Because it was terrible. A birthday. Lissy had a birthday and got a bad back. All right, Lissy. Are you on Luciferium? Yeah, so your bad back will be healed in 15 days. Or we can just go ahead and replace your spine. Do we have a spine? Do I have an extra spine anymore? Let's make one of those. So this is extreme late game if you're just seeing RimWorld. Usually you either lose or win by this point, but we're doing a challenge where we're trying to survive 20 in-game years. It's a pretty long time. Typically you get up to like 12 to 18 colonists. Occasionally a little bit more. And you might launch a ship and win the game at like year 5 to 8 or something like that. It's pretty typical. Or way beyond. Is that bad? 5+. Yeah, I know. It was supposed to be its own show, yeah, and it should have been, but they wanted to ride like the success of the current one, and it worked worse, I think. Let's go on Dragoon. Podcast is Zach and Donald Duke called Fake Doctors, Real Friends. I've not heard of it. It will heal. Or we can replace your spine. That's right. Just things you say while playing RimWorlds. Policeman, I need you. Oh, I hope this works. This is really dangerous than being stuck on this map. Successfully calm down. All right, well. Okay. Please don't break down. Please don't break down. Okay, she's in. Fire skip. Let's go. We got lucky this map didn't get attacked. We've had big raids on those maps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Undraft. So what we're doing with this other group, for anyone that doesn't know, if you haven't been here ever or in a while, we're out hunting other maps for ancient dangers. Ancient dangers are these closed buildings that can have loot in them. And we're looking for a rare item, res serum, predominantly. Mainly looking for res serum. Res serum is a rare vanilla object that you can use to resurrect the dead. That'll be good as new, usually. 5 on, we're about couples, then a 4, so basically. Wait, which show? Wait, what does BBT stand for? No, plenty of things you say while playing RimWorld. Did I leave everything behind? No, I brought everything back. How I did it is oh, Big Bang Theory. Yeah, I've never liked Big Bang Theory. I know I'm in the minority, but and every time I say that, people are like, well, maybe you didn't watch long enough. No, I kept trying. It just wasn't my thing. Any more Lucifer too? The longer you watch, the worse it got. I didn't like any of it, even from the beginning. But to each their own, doesn't bother me. But some people take offense. Yeah, we need Luciferium too. Some people will take offense if you don't like their favorite stuff, you know? Happens quite a bit. Happens quite a bit with like me not liking coffee, for instance. It's in my profile, and so people will come in like, you don't like coffee? Why? Like there's some reason other than I just don't like the flavor of it. Like I was tortured with coffee as a child or something. My mom used to give me boiling coffee baths as a child. It's like I just don't like it. Well, I don't know if I can be here. Sam. Doing Sam. Do a quick base tour? Sure, we can do that while we're waiting on a recharge. So we started this as Naked Brutality. So we started as one little naked guy in a hut by the geothermal. You can see that on YouTube if you'd like. But let's take a gander at the base from a enemy standpoint. Okay, enemy comes in. They go through this tunnel. It slows them a little bit. We used to make it even more of a slowing tunnel by putting objects in there for them to go across. But we've removed those because we don't need it as much. So they come through here, they come up, and depending on what they are, we can decide whether we let them bypass the maze or they go in the maze. If we want them to go in the maze, like if we want to burn them alive, this is a burn tunnel. And so we close these doors. The raid comes in here. And then we close the doors behind them. We light this on fire, and then we close these doors. It superheats to 1,000 degrees, killing everyone inside and burning all the corpses. It's really efficient. We've burned like 300 tribals at a time in here. If we don't want to burn them, or if it's something that we can't burn, we'll leave this open. They'll come through and they'll come up one of the 2 trap tunnels. The reason why we have 2 is we sometimes get attacked back to back by a lot of things. And there was a time that we got attacked back to back for over an hour, like 7 raids in a row. So I have these redundancies for this playthrough so that we can shut one off and open another. And that way we can repair the other one and use the secondary. But anyway, the trap tunnel leads up here. We can choose which one's open. And the same thing, it goes into one of our 2 kill boxes. Kill boxes are the same, only one's more designed for melee than the other. The kill box has columns to force them into range of our highest accuracy guns before they can actually shoot back without giving them too much cover. The massive barracks and dining and recreation room is attached to the kill box. That way, well, for a couple reasons. One is so that while we're killing tribals, they actually are getting buffs for a beautiful environment, spacious environment, etc. Second is so that while we're waiting for the raid, they can get well rested and whatnot. Around here, we got our prison attached to it. Got our hospital attached to it. Mainly a lot of growing up here, crafting, whatnot. A room for scanning minerals. We got our throne room up top. And then we just got fields of drugs, devil strands, and then we have our Hall of Heroes that we made because we've run out of things that we need to do. So we've started doing like crazy little side projects. So we have 69 statues of our colonists that someday we will launch to space using our giant ship. That's pretty much all. If you want to see, or if you're curious about a specific part of the base, just let me know. That's pretty much the whole base in a nutshell. You thought it was hilarious for 6 to 7 seasons for you? They got repetitive. They turn into nerd friends. You and your friend would get baked and watch Young Sheldon. Favorite show is Community. I liked Community fine. I don't think it's one of my favorite, but Community was best early on as well, I think. But the later seasons, that happens a lot with sitcoms, but yeah, I didn't mind it, June. Dog, or is it timed Og, or is it time dog? Dog, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Launch the statue. Yeah, I figured it was dog. Sounds like a superhero. Time dog. But yeah, if you have any questions about the base or anything, let me know. And if you want to see how it started, it's up on YouTube. The first like 3 streams of this are up on YouTube now. You do !20 in chat if you want to go straight to the first one, and you can see us start as a little Naked Brutality, barely surviving. 2 huts. Looks back years. Close the game, walk away. Mitzi Margaret, welcome back. I don't know. I find the early to mid game the most fun part. Right now, we're just kind of waiting. To change a lot of character personalities. Yeah. They became more almost parodies of themselves sort of thing, which that happens to a lot of shows too. Like even if you go back to like Simpsons, for instance, like if you look at Homer, even from the seasons that are still good, if you look at Homer from like season 1 and then you look at Homer from like even like season 4 or 5, he becomes more and more of a parody of himself. I think that's kind of what happened with Community in the later seasons too. Senior Ching, yeah. Ray's on vacation. We got hit pretty hard the other day. So. Yeah, it's true too. Data even from Star Trek. How many hours in RimWorld? In RimWorld itself, I'm like at 1,500-ish streamed hours of RimWorlds. Of this playthrough, we're at 8.5 real days. 8.5 real days. Played time. I guess we'll grab that steel. My favorite sitcom comedy shows that aren't like the laugh track crazy shows lately have been Kim's Convenience, which is really good. It's on Netflix. Kim's Convenience is really good. And then if you want just like a chill, like dry humor Canadian show, Corner Gas is good on Amazon Prime. I'm sure you can find that one elsewhere. It's not an Amazon exclusive, I don't think. All right, Imperial Trader. But Kim's Convenience has been one of my favorites. Corner Gas is funny. Yeah. God. God. Get the F off my lawn, literal giant F. Yeah. No. Sim. Let's trade. It's a physical trader. Seen What We Do in the Shadows? I have not. I've heard the name, but I haven't seen it. Don't talk about season 1. There were some weird friggin' episodes of season 1 of TNG Star Trek. There were some weird episodes. The same thing about Stargate SG-1. Like, I really like SG-1, and I've watched it through 3 or 4 times. But every time I watch it and I see like the Genghis Khan episode or whatever, I'm like, which I think is like episode 2 or 3 or something. I'm like, how do I forget this terrible episode exists every time? Watch a little of a show called Blacklist. This one, haven't seen that. Yeah, there's a lot of shows that have some, especially those older shows where it's like, good shows make you wonder how it became so good. Yeah. It's a very weird episode. That's probably one of the worst episodes of SG-1. I wouldn't mind seeing a ranking. Like, I looked through a ranking of like all South Park episodes and all Simpsons episodes. South Park's like one of the highest average rating per episode of any show ever, not just animated. It'd be interesting to look at something like SG-1 or TNG. I wonder how high on the list. God, what's the name of the episode of TNG where with the man, I used to know the name of it. Anyway, the one where he is trapped on a planet and he like has a whole life, a wife and children, and he has the. But then he comes back. He gets the flute. Yeah, he gets the flute, and he keeps the flute. Anyway, that's probably one of my favorite episodes. Inner Light. Thank you. I knew someone would know it. Thank you, Dark. Inner Lights. You want Mr. Snipes? Welcome back. Welcome back. It's probably one of my favorite episodes. I've had to name one. Yesterday's Enterprise. There are 4 lights. Great episode 2. I was not at Lost in Space for a second. No. Yeah, and I don't really know the names of the episodes, but I used to know like 2 or 3 of my favorites and their names, but yeah. It's probably one of my favorites though. It's gotta be. No attacks yet. No attacks already. So on Ixom, Jet Monkey. Jet Monkey, they were using the Twitch Prime 4 months. Thank you, Jet. Very much appreciated. Twitch Prime counts as a tier 1, so you've taken $2.50 from Bezos' pocket and you put it in mine. Thank you, Jet. That never gets old. All right, we can go again. Sewer's ready. Actually, we should probably wait until their mood's a little higher. Yeah, we should probably wait until Colonist Died is gone. 2.6 days. Man, we'd be like on the last 2 years if I had been able to stream yesterday. Sorry, I'll just have to do a double stream today. Surprised I haven't been raided recently. I mean, we haven't been playing very long today, and it's Randy, so you just never know. Sometimes we have, like I said, 7 raids back to back, and sometimes we have like a whole season without a raid. That's just Randy, especially late game. In fact, our last stream, I got hit by mech raids for like the last 2 hours of the stream, just non-stop. Non-stop mech raids. I think we had like 3 mech clusters and like 3 or 4 mech raids, including a drop raid. Sun dies to where Jeff runs out of money. Not if I can get like 1 billion people to use Twitch Prime here. Wait, no, because then they'd have to pay for Amazon Prime. He would still make a profit. Crap. Still though. Prize the one where the Enterprise C was sent to the future. Change the timeline. Oh, right. So we're involved in a huge war. We see a very militarized Enterprise crew. Yeah. I do remember that episode. I didn't remember the name though. I'm getting more ship defense ready for when we eventually decide to launch. Also, because we have such a huge colony and so many people, our game runs really badly. That's just how RimWorld is. It's very unoptimized and it can only run on 1 core. So makes it feel even longer between attacks just because it takes forever to do anything. Let's go and Traff, welcome in. But yeah, let's look at that log from last time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mech raids in a row from day 1008 to day 1015. So in about half a season, we had 7 mech raids. We haven't named anyone in a while because we've stuck at 69 pawns. Yeah, we haven't got any new pawns in quite a while. When we start our next runs, we'll start going through the names more quickly again. Yeah, it's been a while since we got any new ones. So I'm just building some extra defense over here for when we do launch the ship. So we're getting closer and closer. None that has survived the landing, yeah. That's right. So I have the next run. I have a couple runs in mind. I'm probably going to do a vote and see what people would rather see. Dark, but it's going to be a lot smaller scale than this one. So it should run a lot faster. And it should also go by much faster. All right. Sell all these guns we got in the last raid. Okay. How much Luciferium are we down to? 61. How long until this colonist died? 2 days still. Let's go on Maker. Welcome in. Let me know if you have any questions on those quality of life mods we are using. Watch movie to see if you can show it to your students tomorrow. Alrighty, Grass. Thank you for the lurk. For the lulz. Pretty custom time mode where instead of max level raids, you're 20, could do max or 10. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think you can set it lower. So we can make it ramp up difficulty for 10 years instead of 20, making it even harder. Yeah. Let's go Paranoia. Someone just used the command, so I think it's on cooldown. So it's a couple of messages above you, Paranoia, but if you just came in, you might have to wait a few more seconds. I think there's like a 30-second cooldown on commands like that. All right. So those are done. We have that to line up. I think I'm just gonna fill this area with traps as well. It's like 3 doses for all addicts. I know. We need to get more. Let's go, by the way, Ocean. Welcome back in. I missed some people earlier when the stream went down. I was trying to figure out what was going on, but apparently it's on Twitch's end. which, I mean, I guess that's good. That's not on my end, but it still sucks. I'm gonna move this because I don't want it shooting over here if we are lined up over there. So. Probably should do the same thing with that. Yeah, then we'll just fill this friggin' thing with traps. Serum Fight Clone coming, life in a room. It runs out when it gets the last dose. So. Yeah, if it comes to it, I'll just go ahead and freeze them. Will they be able to enter the pods? Yeah, you can walk over this. We've already had them enter the pods during the with it like this. You can walk across barricades. Barricades are there to make it so that we don't get drop pods on top of the ship. Less likely to, anyway. Yep, we've actually, during a crazy event that happened last week, we had Met Cluster fall inside of our base down here. 2 of them, actually. Closing our base off and dropping on top of some people. I had 2 people that were trapped in here with like 10 mechs. And the only way I could save their life was to throw them in one of these caskets, so. It was a crazy time. There's some clips of it, but a mech cluster fell in here, cutting off that part of the base, and in here, cutting that off. So it sealed our entire base. And then we had a mech raid right at the same time. And the mech raid acted as sappers because there was no way into our base. So they started breaking in back here and over here and up here. It was crazy. That was a crazy stream. It was last Tuesday, actually. It's a week back from today. But yeah, some days, like, barely anything happens. Some days we just get drilled. You never know which day it's going to be either. We should probably make some redundant cabling here as well. Now that we've smoothed these walls, we put power through them. A rat self-tames? Okay. A rat self-tamed. A rat has elected to become food. Scanned uranium. Start going back out and looking for ancient dangers as soon as the debuff is up from dead colonists. Doesn't tons of wires increase lag? No idea, but I mean, I need to put those in the wall anyway, so nothing I can do about it. But the only thing that's helped with, I don't think, no matter what we have to scar, this is going to be laggy because of the amount of colonists. When I tested the backup save and like even destroying everything on the map, literally everything aside from the colonists, it still ran slowly. The only thing that helped was killing about 40 people. All right. So now we can destroy this part. Well, we need to wait. We can destroy these exposed ones. It's running back through the wall. Is that not in the work zone? No, it's in there. All right, just gotta wait. Okay. Those should be able to reach, I think. We will find out. Jimmy Wires game crashed. Is it down again? Oh, Twitch killing me. Well, let me stop the recording. There's gonna be pretty short episodes up on the YouTube. Maybe I can combine them.